Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Simone Nicole here, back at it again with another video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I got these extra long, extra thickiana box braids. Now before we get into this video, we have to do our subscriber shout out of the day. This subscriber shout out goes to My Hope. She commented on my trying new products from the drugstore video and she said, "I just love you. I just subscribed to your channel. Your hair girl. They are perfect." And then she spelled out perfect. Thank you so much to Miss Hope, My Hope, for subscribing to my channel and for supporting me and for being so sweet and leaving such a nice positive comment. Thank you all so much for all of the love lately. It was very difficult to pick a subscriber shout out because there's like hella of y'all now. Thank you so much for all the love that all of you guys have been showing me lately and of course continuously. If you would like to be my subscriber shout out in my next video, then make sure that you are 1, subscribed, and 2, that you are commenting on my videos and just showing your girl some love and support. And with all that being said, let's get into today's video. If you are not new to my channel, then you would know that I have an entire knotless braiding tutorial already up on my channel. So go check that out if you have not seen it already, because that video is going to be a lot more detailed than this one will be. I went into a lot of detail on that particular video about the technique and the techniques that you need in order to do knotless braids. This one was kind of like I wanted to do these. I figured that you guys would like to see me do them and that you could get some help from watching me do it. So I'm just going to film it. That's kind of what this is. As far as these braids, I just decided that I wanted to put them in on a whim. They are a good size. They're not super heavy, but I found, oh, by the way, these are not the new braids. These are actually, like, I'm cutting them out tomorrow, and that's why I'm filming this intro and outro. So the footage that you're about to see was recorded when I first put them in, and this is bad YouTuber Simone filming my intro and my outro. So these are getting cut out of my head tomorrow. I've had them in for about 2.5 weeks and I'm over them, but that is for outro Simone to get into. As far as intro Simone is concerned, we're just going to talk about the products that I use to achieve this look. And similar to last time, I used the Shine and Jam Magic Fingers for Braiders, this guy, and it was really good, and I ended up using almost all of it yet again. It was super, just really nice. I find that this is really nice for parting and for grip on the hair. I just overall think this is a really good product. I also got the good old Shine and Jam, you know what I'm saying? If you know the jam joke from my first knotless braid tutorial, you a real one, and you can drop it down low if you know the joke that I'm referring to when we talk about jam. Anyways, I use this more so for the shine of it all. And I ended up using a good amount of that. It is down to the last. Then I just used my Tresemme thickening mousse, and this is super arbitrary. I just picked this up when I was at the beauty supply store. It was literally whatever. You could use whatever mousse you have around. The mousse is just going to be for like a finishing touch kind of deal. And they are also going to want to make sure that you have scissors so that you can trim away any flyaway hairs, and of course that you have like clips to clip your hair back, and that you have the most important thing of all, your braiding hair. So since I used every single pack of hair that I bought and actually had to go back to the hair store and buy, I think either one more pack of hair, the short length and the long length that I use, I only have them like balled up like this to show you. So this is the brand that I have been using recently, the who cares, this brand, because it's already feathered so that you don't have to work to get the ends like this. You can just braid down and then it'll naturally do that for you, which is super convenient. Who's been doing braids since before they did this and it was like you had to feather your own, it was just a blunt end connect line? Shout out to you. Shout out to you and me for going through that. My height, I'm 5'2". I'm pretty short. For these particular braids, I bought the longest braiding hair that they had, and I believe that that was 36 inches, and I used the color 4. But I also haven't gotten my hair color retouched in a while, so at the moment I'm more like a 2. So you can definitely tell the difference between the color of my hair and the color of the braiding hair. So that sucked, but whatever, I'm about to take them out anyways. So this is in the color 4. And then I also bought an additional pack of 20-inch hair in the exact same color so that I could make them as long as possible, because these braids are more than 36 inches. These are longer than like my arm. So you're gonna need long, copious amounts of hair if you want them as long as mine. These go well past my butt, like 100% well past my butt. I can't even like show you on camera how far down it goes because I'll have to stand up on my stool and then I'll break my neck and die, and I don't think that any of us want that. I believe that when all was said and done, I ended up using 6, maybe 7 packs of hair and then 2 packs of the 20-inch, if I am not mistaken. And that was definitely more hair, or at least the same amount of hair minimum as I needed to do my previous set of knotless box braids. So in order to do these really like big ones, you're gonna need a lot of hair. Alrighties, and with all that being said, let's jump into the tutorial. Hello everyone, it's me, Simone, back at it again with another voice over. So today's video we are going to oh, you already know what that is. Sorry, I'm literally drunk. It's 2 a.m. I'm not drunk. Okay, anyways, sorry. Okay, ready, video. So what you see me doing here is putting jam at my roots because I want to make sure that they look like the cleanest, the neatest. So I'm going to start by applying jam to my roots, and then I'm going to use my edge control brush to brush that up nicely. And then you're going to see me start to braid like regular. Again, this is not a tutorial. This is just a watch me do these extra large knotless braids kind of deal. Now, because of this, I decided, I guess, to only show myself doing 2 braids. Ask me why? I don't know. This was footage from 2 months ago, so I don't know what Simone from 2 months ago was thinking. We should ask her because I'm not really sure. So because of that, I left this footage in just real time. I cut out more repetitive things, but I wanted to leave it in real time so that you guys could really get a feel for how slow I'm moving, how deliberate I'm being, and how much care I'm taking to putting the most amount of effort into these braids as possible, because I'm telling you right now, these extra large ones are a lot harder to do, and I did not anticipate that going into this. If this is your first time doing knotless braids, I do not recommend doing these big ones. And I guess I didn't realize that would be the case, but when I think about it logically, it only makes sense that your mistakes are now magnified because the braids are so big. So the fact that I was not a professional really showed with these ones. And yes, my hair is definitely, clearly 2 different colors. We're just going to ignore that. We're going to put some good old, as I'm braiding down the hair, I'm using that Magic Fingers for Braiders jam. Did I just make sense? Was that English? Yes, I'm using that on the length of the braids because it really helps to help with the tucking of your natural hair into the braiding hair. And then once I get to this point of the braid, I start to add in the 20-inch hair. And also, am I biting down on my braid? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Call me unsanitary if you want to. It's my hair, it's me, and when the braids are that long, you need some form of leverage. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to braid effectively and neatly. So, if you're doing it on yourself, girl, you're about to water set these, you're about to trim, you're about to do all this stuff. So you're probably going to wash them. You are fine if you have to bite down on the braid in order to get the neatest braid possible. Who's going to check me, boo? Period. Who going to check you, boo? Nobody's sitting in your room alone doing these braids. that braid is now over, and the raw footage of this is probably about 10 minutes long. It takes me about 5 to 10 minutes to do just one of these braids, and the braid is looking good or whatever. And I will explain why I have bobby pins at the base of my braids in just a moment. But this next braid, the next and only braid that I'm clearly going to show, is going to be slightly sped up, but not really, because again, I want you guys to watch what I'm doing and pick up on the repetitiveness of the movement. So I didn't want to speed it up so much so that you can't just sit and follow along with me in order to catch the technique. You can learn from my last video, and you can catch the technique a little more just by watching here. So I'm gonna shut my mouth and I'm just gonna let some music play. Wait, hold on. Before I shut my mouth and let the music play, I did not tell you guys about why I keep on turning around and why my background on the buffet is such a mess. And it's because I pre-portion all of my hair out before I even start braiding. What this is going to do is, one, set you up for success so that you don't have to be pulling the hair apart as you're braiding. That's going to cause your braids to be lumpy. It's going to stress you out. It's going to cause everything to be way more uneven because you can't get a feel for the hair as you're pinching it off to make sure that it's even. So before you even grab your braid to start braiding, grab things that have enough weight that will allow the hair to hang around them. Line them all up and just grab as you go. As far as how many pieces I used, I believe I used about 7 pieces of the 36 inch, and I believe that I used around 4 to 5 pieces of the 20 inch. Okay, now I'm gonna shut my mouth. Okay, bye. Okay, so we've come to the end of the braid. What I'm gonna do is take a flat closed bobby pin and I'm gonna place that at the base of the braid. And I do this to help me because I find that my braids twist a lot at the base. So I'm gonna take the bobby pin, secure that down, and I'm just showing you guys how my hair looks when I'm all done. It looks very much so nice, neat, shiny, thanks to the products that I used. I thought I was recording this next bit, but I wasn't. I'm going to take the mousse that I talked about at the beginning of the video, and I'm going to spread that at the top of the braids, lay them down nicely with a scarf, trim them up, water set them, and here are my results. I hope that you guys enjoyed this short little video on how I did these braids. My closing thought as to like how I like them, I kind of didn't. I think that they're super cute. Like when I'm sitting here with you guys, oh, you know, super cute. I know that you guys are gonna think that they're cute because they are. Longevity wise, they do not last as long as just doing like medium size box braids. Like they have fuzzed up so much in just 2 weeks. I wonder if I'll be able to show you guys. They have fuzzed up an incredible amount for only 2 weeks. Like this is insane. Can you guys see this? And then my hair is coming out of them. It's just a mess, and I did not experience this same thing with my other box braids, and I guess it only makes sense because the smaller the section, the more you can work to like tuck in the hair, and it's just the more hair, the messier it could get, which I understand, but I guess I just didn't expect them to go like this south this soon, because it's only been 2.5 weeks. Also, I know that my braids are not perfect. I know that my style of braiding is not perfect. I know that my technique is not perfect. I am a novice teaching other novice how to do their hair at home. With COVID, I know that a lot of people are not comfortable having somebody in their house or going to their house or going to a salon for 8 hours to get their hair done. So why not teach you guys how I was able to do it at home? And you have nothing but time on your hands to be able to try it out. You know, if it doesn't work, then put your hair back in that same dusty bun that all of us wear 7 out of 7 days of the week and just keep it pushing. Ending thoughts, I just didn't personally like super care for them. I think that they were cute for a look, for a time. Now they gotta come out, and that's why I'm here at 2:30 in the morning filming this outro, because I am taking these bad boys out of my hair tomorrow when I get off of work. So a sneak peek for you guys that stays to the end, my loyal subscribers that stays to the end. I was thinking a little something. I think that I'm gonna start a new segment on my channel, potentially where you guys send me in pictures of your hair and ask me advice as to like what your concern is. Like if you don't understand why your hair is behaving a certain way, if you're confused by your curl pattern, if you have a horror story that you went through and you're wondering how to nurse your hair back to health. I think I want to start a segment like that, like an Ask Simone segment. What do you guys think? Ooh, I'm excited because I'm pretty sure I'm already gonna do it. So I'm kind of like sneaking it, and I think I'm going to officially give you guys like the details. Now, I'm gonna give you the details now. This is the email displayed on screen so that you can contact me about your hair crises that you are in. It is SimoneHelpMyHair@gmail.com. Again, that is SimoneHelpMyHair@gmail.com. I will have all the stipulations down in the description box below, and I'll be talking about it in upcoming videos as well. So I can't wait to hear from you, BB girl. And this applies to all hair types, not just curly hair. So don't be afraid to reach out to me. And that is it. Thank you guys for being so patient with me with this slower upload schedule that I've been having. I've been working some things out behind the scenes that will allow me to get you guys way more consistent content from now moving forward. I'm super excited for the future. And again, I thank you guys so much for being so patient with me and for rocking with me through everything. With all that being said, remember to keep positivity in your life, because positivity breeds positivity, and we have absolutely no time for negativity in 2020. I will see your beautiful faces in the next video. And I think that's all I have for you guys. Bye.